Live from Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And on the mound in this one, Roki Sasaki. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Ready to go now. Zach Neto now at the plate.
The shortstop, number 9, Zach Neto.
Ball one.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
down.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's too high.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a 3-2. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
And the 1-0. Now quick throw to first. Neto back in on a dive. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Stays alive. Next one just
out.
misses. Now 2-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
2-2 now. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Trout. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And getting the start for the Angels, Reed Detmers. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ball one.
To the right side. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Hey!
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Ball.
The 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
So 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. And a big swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one popped up. Shanuel under it. And that is that. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Yoan Moncada. That one
That's a ball.
misses. Ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
The next
Ball.
offering misses. Ball three. There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground to the left. Throw on to Freeman, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Just
that's a ball.
missed. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's
Ball,
way
that pitch is
high.
out.
And the count is even, 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Sasaki. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels. Center field, Pajes settles under it, and that is that. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score.
The first baseman,
He's a
number
left-handed
5,
batter
Freddie
who still comes up with good
Freeman.
contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Comes up empty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Out to center. Trout on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Inside.
Ball, that's in.
Ball one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Fastball is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez should have this one. One up, one down.
Batting in, the catcher, number 14, Logan Ohaku.
That one clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And a good eye there.
Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Christian Moore in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one popped in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. In the air, right field. One down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Ball.
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Next one
No, that's
misses. 3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two
Ball.
pitches that he's thrown,
Take your base.
good pitches, but even better takes.
And he walked
The
him.
designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Oh and 2 now. Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0 and 2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Ball one,
Ball,
no
that's out.
strikes.
Hey!
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's
The
Betts.
shortstop,
He's 0 for
Mookie
1.
Betts.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, 2 outs.
Could
Ball
be some
two.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 2-0. Ground ball left side.
That ball
And that's
foul.
just foul. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
outside.
outside. The Dodgers with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Ball one.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up. Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second. That
Ball,
one
that's
misses. And now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
There's a strike. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Fly to center his first time.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Here's a 1-1. And that chops in for a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the 4th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-0. Swings through that one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 1-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Smith gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Next for the Angels, the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Out towards right center field. Tucker moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's Mike Trout. His first at bat was a strikeout.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball, that's low.
The Halos yet to pick up a hit here. Two down, nobody on. That's to third, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The lefty, the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Line drive, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's off the mark.
That's down.
They're now 3-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Center fielder, number 44,
Andy Pajes will hit next. Flied to right his first time.
Here we go, Andy.
And there's a foul ball. Espinal leads off first with one away. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Fires to third. In there safely.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Oh, he can't hang on. The flip and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Reed Detmers won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Chase Silseth on the pitch here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
Ball, that's outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get out of this.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Right side. Neto for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they lead one. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Lake Trinan.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for the Angels, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
A little bit low.
Ball one.
Ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. One away.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder.
Now batting Joe Adell. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Nope.
All right, Dodgers.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. He hammers one out to center. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Dodgers.
Right through there for a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on.
Ball down.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. And another ball. Chopper right side. Moore throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That's a ball.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missed.
Outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Smith
That's the
stands
ball.
in here, takes ball 1 low. This one in the air. Moncada in position. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. At the plate,
Leading off for the
Logan
Angels,
O'Hoppe.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Diaz also getting ready. Yo 1.
0-1.
Trinan, a former All-Star, 37 years young, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. No question about this one. It's out of here. An absolute smash to left, and they cut into the lead.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Emmett Sheehan.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that skips in the dirt. That's off the
ball
mark.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
Pitch
Nope.
misses inside.
That's inside.
And now 3-2. Zach Neto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And that one clips the corner. In the air, right field. Tucker gets under it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back here in L.A., well, we go bottom 6.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. And the last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Action in the pen down there. Robert Stevenson getting ready to go. Pomerantz getting cranked up as well. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Yoan Moncada. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez moving back for this one. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Ball 1.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hey. That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one inside. Look out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside
Ball
and low,
4.
it's ball
Take your
4. A terrific battle at the plate, and now he's aboard as the potential go-ahead run. Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Angels.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Hey!
The next
No
pitch
bets off the
misses.
plate. Ball two.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Got him swinging. Angels strand one, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Robert Stevenson. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 1 for 2.
Andy Pajes.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Trout on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
A little bit
No,
low.
that's low. Hey!
And now 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soler on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
So back to the top of the order. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Well, a mistake right
ball
here
one.
could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Two down, nobody on. That one
Outside,
outside.
that's a ball.
And now 3-0. Kyle Tucker would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Next offering is fouled back. On a line, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Yeah!
Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position here at the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So 2 down. Here's Mookie to hit. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. That's a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Rolled over to third. Foul. And foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 5-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Will Klein.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Out towards right center field. Pajes on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Christian Moore digs in now. Ball 1 there. Activity in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The 1-0.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. The Dodgers up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle. Bats up with it. Whips it to first on the run. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Nope, that's down. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. The 2-1. Just
Ball 3.
missed. Nolan Shanuel waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-1 now. And that's in for a strike.
2.
Good job to fight that one off. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Angels. The
So up
first
next,
baseman,
Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second.
He's in there. He's safe.
Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
The tying run at the plate.
Strike
Strike 2.
2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. That one lifted to left. Hernandez under it. And that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
Hey!
That one ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. The relay, he's in there.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Robert Stevenson done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jose Fermin.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
Ball. Ball 2.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. 0 for 3 in this one.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Foul ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. So the Dodgers leave one, and it remains 5-3. Welcome to Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball. All right, first pitch coming up. Zach Neto getting ready to hit.
Number 9, Zach Neto.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. That clips the corner. looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Batting second, the first
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Late swing, foul to the left. Here's your 1. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. And now batting, Mike Trout. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Man at second. And now it's even up. Fouled off left side.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground.
No, that's a foul
and that's
ball.
just foul.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. Gets a piece and stays alive.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-2 stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Getting the nod in this one, Reed Detmers. What do you have on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Hey!
And the 0-1.
That's a ball.
In there at the knees.
Vera López, gracias por suscribirte.
Out towards right center field. Trout on his way over. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a foul ball.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him. 2 away.
Oh, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Mookie digs in here. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Off the outside edge, ball 4.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Will Smith.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And that is that. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. That one's in there. 0-1. That clips the corner. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
The 0-1.
That's outside.
No score here in the second. And a ball and 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Jorge Soler stands in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And there's
Ball
a ball.
1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in LA, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Ball, that's upstairs.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Can't glove it cleanly. And that's a strike.
But one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground to first. Over to second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So digging in, Santiago Espinal. And the 0-1. Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
All 1.
Man at second. Out in front, rip foul. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Almost
Off the
got
plate,
him.
ball 1.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the dirt. The 2-2. Ripped to right. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Runner from second crosses the plate. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That
That's
misses.
a ball.
Ball one. Two runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that
Ball
one
two.
misses up and in. And that's ball 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the
Here's Kyle
Dodgers,
Tucker.
the
0
right
for
fielder,
1. He struck out
Kyle
swinging last time.
Tucker.
Swing and a foul out of play. Rojas at second. Otani on at first with 2 down. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Will Smith to the plate.
Ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silseth preparing to come on if needed. First and second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One, 2 now. In there, sets him down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Angels 1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That's right, LA.
Right through there for a strike. And that one way outside. It's 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Let's go, LA.
Ball one, no strikes.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
And now it's 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Angels held in check, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's in there. That is strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Looking good, Dodger.
No, inside.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Dodgers, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
2 down, bases empty. Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Aye.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Into left center for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
There's a strike. Pajes patrolling center field, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Espinal, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a miss.
All right, Dodger.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left for LA as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
You know,
Ball,
these
that's out.
Angels just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Ball
He looks
inside.
more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two-0. And that
Ball,
one
that's
just
out.
missed off the outside edge. There's a strike at the knees. That one
Ball
misses.
four.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Ball, that's low.
Come on, Dodgers.
And a 1-1. Right
Hey!
through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
1 out man at first. Here's Joe Adell. He's 0 for 1. Clips the
Aye.
corner. It's 0-1. Breaking
Aye.
ball in there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-1. Just
That's a ball.
missed. And a foul ball.
Let's go, Dodgers.
2-2 now. Next
Ball
offering
break.
misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Espinal has a beat on it. And that is that. Angels strand 1, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in LA, bottom of the 4th, Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Rojas.
Swing and a pop-up. Neto should have this one, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ohtani.
Too high. Ball.
Swings through that one for strike one. That's in there. Now 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Ball, that's just out.
Line drive. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Angels 1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for
Blake Trinan will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Come on, Blake.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Angels, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Hernandez ranging after it. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. We almost saw a really nice leap and catch there, but he really put something behind that one off the bat. I'm impressed with the swing, and the carry put it just out of the outfielder's reach.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off.
I just think it's time to show a little more fight in these at-bats. Too many times they're letting good pitches go by and then ending up behind in the count where it's tough to have much success.
Here we go, Blake.
Fouled off down the right side. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Come on, Blake.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Let's go, Blake.
And the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Second base, Christian.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
out.
No outs. Runners at first and third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
First and second, no outs. Zach Neto, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rojas for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Chase Silseth.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Mookie Betts will get us started.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
First offering way inside, almost got him. The 1-1.
Nope.
Just missed. Swings through that. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And 1
Hiroko
gone.
Yasuda, gracias por
Splitter out of the
suscribirte.
hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Foul ball. Silseth, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Outside
ball
low.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. This to third. Moncada tossed to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
The first baseman, number 5.
And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy could find strike one right away when he comes in.
Freeman in the box again, takes a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Adele on the move, and a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So up next,
Leading off
Mike
for the
Trout.
Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
That's a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Will Klein up and loosening in the pen. Diaz getting loose as well.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's a ball.
No, that's down.
Tried the sweeper. That's in there. And the count is 3-1. That one misses.
Nope, that's ball 4.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Close,
Nope,
but
ball
called the
1.
ball. And it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Trying into 2-0. High fly ball out towards left center. Hernandez moving under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
One out man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Adele. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
That's out.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-1 now. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second, and that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Low.
2 on, 1 out. To third. They get the tag on him. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
Double-barreled
Down.
action in the bullpen. Brent Suter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Zephyr John also throwing. And the 1-0. He was late there, strike 1. Silseth, in his second season, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico.
Ball, that's outside.
That's outside. Ball 2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly
Ball,
placed,
that's
so
outside.
you reward the hitter with it.
Ball, that's out.
Hernandez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That's way outside, and the count is filled up. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey!
In 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Hey!
That one
Ball,
at
up there.
95 missed up top, and it's 1-1.
That's ball 2.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. That ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Will Klein.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Soler leading things off and takes a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1.
Inside ball.
Now
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
And that'll bring
Take
the
your base,
tying
ball 4.
run to the plate.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Let's go, Will.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ball 2.
The tying run at the plate.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
In the air, right field. Tucker gets under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Christian Moore.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
No, that's low.
Two on, one out. That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And fouled off. Two one now. That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
Nolan Shanuel in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Relay throw home. Safe at
He's
the
safe.
plate.
He beat that.
It's 4-4.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Alex
the Dodgers,
Vesia gets
number
handed the rock out of the
51.
pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel, 1 for 3. Left field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Save! In comes the run from second. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Slapped foul. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. And now Yohan Moncada, 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Pitches in there. And the count is 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Shanuel off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Angels 5 and the Dodgers 4.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Stevenson. Well, one-run game. Here's Ohtani. This guy with light tower power.
Ohtani.
Inside, ball 1.
And now
Nope,
2-0.
that's a ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's off the outside edge, and that's ball 3. High fly ball, right field. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And that
Ball
one
that side.
upstairs, ball one.
Hey!
The Angels holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Nope, outside.
Ground ball could be two. To second, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Way inside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next offering is down low. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and two now. In the air, left field. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag, but he's in there.
Up next for the Angels, the left-hander, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
In the air to left center. Hernandez takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball.
One out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last
that's off the plate.
millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pajes has a beat on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Christian.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Dodgers,
turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Foul ball there. Gets the call. 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Angels strand one. They lead at 5-4. Back here in LA, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
Nope.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Kirby Yates, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Fermin also getting ready. Out to short. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Here's a 1-2. That one missing inside.
Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, 2 ball. More for 1. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Robert Stevenson won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
left-hander out of the bullpen, Drew Pomeranz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And that one clips the corner.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Just misses with that one. And that's outside. 2-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And downstairs, Santiago Espinal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two now. In the air, right field. Adele settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers.